Hello everyone, it's Mr. Huebner. Just wanted to go over some digital ways to graph. In my last video I just went over on paper, totally forgot about your digital options available to you. Alright, so I was trying to figure out how in Google Spreadsheet can you make a graph. And there is a possible way, but it's really clunky and not very user friendly. Some people might know how to do it. If you have some spare time and want to tinker around with it, you can. But we got our data set, and you go to Insert Chart, and it produces a chart. And then over here you can change it, but again they give you x-axis but no y-axis. It's frustrating. So I said to heck with that. I'm not going to do that. Get rid of that. We're going to go to what the math department usually uses, is Desmos.com, and it's a great, nice, slick little graphing program. Alright, so going over this, I'm just going to press the little add item, and I'm going to add a little table. And you guys might be more savvy than me and be able to copy and paste. In the amount of time that I spent trying to figure this out, I didn't find anything, so I'm just going to manually type it. I got 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. And look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Nice little graph. Although we got to do another one, because this is the moonrise, moonset one, so I'm going to add another table. And I've got date 1, 5, on the second, 10, on the third, 15. 1, 5, 2, 10, and 3, 15. Alright, so if you can't see it, you can zoom up, you can zoom out, you can use your snippet tool and highlight it and get a picture of it and put it into a Google Doc so that it's all together with all your other graphs. Alright, so how do you add some nice labels? So we go to, this is graph settings. I'm going to move myself over here. And x-axis, we want that to be the date. And the y-axis, we want it to be time, which is like 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and whatnot. There we go, we've got date, and we have time. Alright, the other thing you need to be able to do is to add your key. So right over here, we go to, instead of table, we're going to put note. Or if you have another program and you want to make a nice colorful key, you can save it as a document, and then you could add an image. If you wanted to do that, simpler would just be add a note. Green equals moonrise, and then we can add another note. Black equals moonset, and I forget which they were. It might have been switched. You would want to be careful with that you're labeling it correctly. Moonrise is the more the lower, smaller linear. Moonrise, black. Okay, I had them wrong, but you guys get the point. Moonrise, moonset. And that would be my key. That's pretty rudimentary. I mean, that's the best I can do right now. You guys might be more familiar with Desmos and be able to make it more colorful and flashy and whatnot, but something like this would be acceptable for me to get full points. Then the very last thing is titling the graph, and I had to create a Google account, so when I clicked on it, it made me just, did you read the agreement? Yes, yes. And then you just connect it to your school Gmail account, and voila, it makes a Google account. But if you've taken math class, you probably already have a Google account. I just click on Untitled Graph, and I'm going to name this Moonrise Moonset. save. And there's my title, there's my graphs. Here's my chart really. And here's my key. I have all the requirements. That is an easy option on how you can make a graph digitally. Alright, have a good one. Sorry about the background noise.